Well, we end tonight with a motivational talk. ZNS radio show Immediate Response host Spence Finlayson loves to inspire Bahamians everywhere. You know what? You've been watching him every morning. We're going to take a closer look at his impact on the national voice and what's on tap for the future. Spence, it's always a pleasure to have you on the rundown.
Thank you.
Now, I get to interview you.
Yes, it's
You're
an honor.
interviewing me, now I get to return the favor.
That's right. It's an honor.
Listen, you've done such a great job. I think we would all agree with Immediate Response.
Thank you, sir.
Taking it to new levels and really bringing the topics that people want to hear, interviewing some of the top people in our country and doing it in such a dignified way.
Thank you, sir.
But outside of just being great, it is not easy every day. Waking up and having to challenge people for 2 hours.
That's right.
First of all, I got to ask how you do it. Because after 1 hour of this show, and I am beat. I am spent. I'm waiting. I always wait for 9 o'clock to come. Because it takes a lot. How do you do it?
I was telling someone the other day that I enjoy what I do so much that it's not work.
Wow.
It's not work. And Confucius said it years ago, said, find something that you love to do and you'll never have to work a day in your life again. Because your work then becomes play. I look forward to this. Every morning I look forward to it. I have a routine. In the evening I plan for the next day and then get up that morning, planning again, do my meditation and prayer. I have a sound that I listen to every morning.
Really?
A very big God. You know that sound.
Yes.
Every morning I listen to that on my way coming.
That does it for you?
It does it for me.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
and some music from the Valley, but we won't talk about that.
No, not in the Saxons territory. But what are you hoping to do when you do Immediate Response every day? You're reaching the nation, and even those who are outside of our country who tune in. What are you hoping you achieve every day when you get behind the microphone?
You know, that's a good question. I'm hoping to inspire people. People are going through a whole lot right now, Mr. Watson. And they don't need any negativity, so I try to bring some positive things. And apparently it's working, because wherever I go, people stop me. I was on a food store line the other day, and a gentleman turned and he said, "Why you sound like Spence Finlayson?"
That's why you sound like Spence.
I said, "Because that's me, you. I watch you every day. I like the motivation." This is a gift. I didn't study the motivation.
Wow.
I studied hotel management. I didn't study motivation. But when God bless you with a gift,
tell you,
no one can take it
purpose
from
and
you.
full effect.
Yes, it is. It is. And I thank my Creator every day for the opportunity.
When you connect with the Bahamian people, what is that like for you? When you talk to them, when they call in, what is that like for you?
It's such a good feeling. I love people. So I remember names, I remember locations, islands, settlements.
Wow.
I love that. It's such a good feeling to connect. You know, we take it for granted sometimes what we do, but there are people out there who run into you and said, "I'm so glad to meet you."
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, "But I'm just, you know," it's all God for me, Clint Watson. It's all God.
When we look at the Immediate Response, where you're taking on some of the issues, what are some of the topics that you intentionally try to discuss, and why?
I like to talk about, I have a segment coming up on wills and inheritance.
Ah, nice.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Because a lot of problems happen after someone dies in the family. Who gets this, who gets that? That's a big thing. I like to talk about, I have social services that have taken out a year with me, on for a year. There's lots of issues there. I like to talk about relationships and business. I like to empower people, you know, empower people.
We look at and see some despair sometimes.
Yes.
How do you bring hope where there seems to be so much negativity around in the country?
Yeah, I've been blessed with this gift, you know. I've been doing this in about 20 countries, not the show, but as a motivational speaker.
It can still be the show, because some people say, I've been doing this in 20 countries.
As a motivational speaker, I spoke in Antigua and Barbuda for the phone company, cable and wireless company, Antigua Telephone Company. And the lady came up to me afterwards and she said, they call me Mr. Spence in the Caribbean. Finlayson is a hard name. It's a good Scottish name by way of Andros. She said, "I'm so glad I came, because you were speaking directly to me. Wow. God sent you here to speak to me. Wow. I was getting ready to quit this job." And I came from all the way in the Bahamas with that message. Yes, so it's about positivity and encouraging people. I want them to know that they're great and they think they are, and their lives are full of unlimited possibilities, Mr. Watson.
How important is it for you to have that connection with our family islands?
Very important. My father, and I talk about that all the time, my father came from Mangrove Key, Andros, settlement called Peaks.
Where my people from Mangrove Key? Grants?
Grants, exactly. My mother came from Exuma, Morstown. And growing up, I know so much about the family islands because growing up, I always listened to the community announcements on ZNS. And they would always call a name and then they would say the settlement. So I've been able to tie that up from a young boy, or the mail boat leaving and stuff like that. But the family islands is so important. You know, I went to Exuma the other day and to do a seminar, one of my seminars, and my mother's from Morristown, so I was so privileged to offer the students from the Morristown, the high school in Morristown, scholarships to come to my session, where my mother came from, who came out of school at age 13.
Wow.
And they just embraced me in Exuma. And they thought, you're from, yeah, I'm Morristown.
Wow.
I'm divided, just like you, how you're divided between the two islands. But I love my island people. I love my people.
I want to close right where I started out.
Yes,
And that simply is, when you come on the air every day, what are you hoping that you achieve most of all with your viewership and listenership?
What I'm hoping to achieve is that I would make somebody's life a little bit better by something that I said. You know, Mr. Watson, a lot of times it's just a word of encouragement that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Just one word, you know. Just one word you say to somebody and that could take them a long way. So I'm hoping to do that. That's what I want to do, and I know I've been successful at that because people stop me, they call me, and they said, man, you said something and thank you so much.
Wow.
A lady baked me a cake the other day.
I tell you.
Yeah, she said, you did so much for me, and she brought it up here.
Wow. Wow.
But it's things like that.
You have been profound for many years and decades in motivating people. So I can't let you leave our audience or looking in that camera in the final 30 seconds we have and just offering a word of motivation.
Yes. Thank you so much. I want you to know today that you're greater than you think you are, and your life is full of unlimited possibilities. Stay away from the negative people because they will steal your dreams and sap your energy. You have greatness within you, but you can't do it from your comfort zone. No one has done anything great from the comfort zone. You have to take risks. You have to stretch yourself. Yes, you have to stretch. I want to leave you with this. And this comes from a man, Les Brown, a friend of mine. He says, if you want a thing in life bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, and of all that you dream and scheme is about it, and if life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it and prep for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after the thing that you want with all of your capacity, stern hope and stern pertinacity, if dogged and grim, you besiege and beset it, you will get it. Go forth. God bless you.
Wow. Spence Finlayson, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on the ZNS Network.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for impacting and changing our nation.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.